Generic greetings and welcome to Prison Escape Simulator. Today's beverage is a very refreshing and quite hydrating kiwi and lime juice drink. So welcome to Escape Simulator. I believe the subtitle for that one is Dig Out because it's one of those diggy games. There's been a lot of them as of late. We are full floor when it comes to that genre. The game where basically you dig a hole. And in this one you have to try and escape via digging. Now if I'm not for anything, it's for making and escaping from facilities as a prisoner or the architect. So yeah, I was going to check this one out. It's always been on my radar. It's very modestly priced, and I don't think there's a huge amount of depth in terms of its gameplay. That's not a mark against it. I'm just, from what I read on the reviews, that people who completed didn't say 4 to 5 hours. But this is just a bit of a preview. We're just going to jump in and I'll see what it's like. I was sent a key randomly, so yeah, I've played for about maybe half an hour. So
I've never been the tough guy.
There's our character, I guess.
Fists. In school, I printed fake movie tickets. Later, I ran a pay-to-park scam in a supermarket lot. It's not my fault people assumed a vest equals authority.
To be fair, if you've got a high vis on, you can do pretty much anything.
I just gave them the opportunity to pay for it. As an adult, I sold fake tickets to a free concert. Yeah, people paid to attend something that costs nothing.
Fair enough.
Harmless. Sure, illegal, apparently. The judge had...
Why do we look so happy for being arrested?
Next stop, prison. Now I'm here in a jumpsuit, surrounded by guys who bench press refrigerators.
That's more like it.
Not my vibe. But I'm not planning to stay here for long.
Okay.
A buddy messaged me saying he has a plan to get me out of here.
All right.
I just need tools, a few clever trades, and maybe a spoon. No violence, no chaos. Just one clean, smart escape.
Prison Escape Simulator. Okay. So obviously we'll go through the tutorial, see what it has to offer. Quick rundown through the UI. Oh, well, it says, welcome to prison. That's a very polite way of introducing us to the facility. The days have started to blur together, and you can't even play your favourite game or watch your beloved TV show anymore. It's time to get out of here. You have a plan for how to escape, but will you be able to pull it off? Continue. So a quick rundown through the UI. Top left we have our date and time. Next notable time is going to be 12, where we have our dinner. We have our capacity at the top, 0.5 items, and we have 2 sets of currency. We've got generic units of currency and toilet roll. Task list says pick up the letter from the bed, and then we've got our stamina or meter on the left. So every time we dig, it'll go down by 1. So over to the letter. It says there is an abandoned subway tunnel beneath the prison. All you have to do to escape is dig through it. MB. Okay. So these are our cellmates. We can see there 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think there's a couple around there. Basically, you find items and you can trade, and then they have different items for us. Anyway, it says unroll the carpet, so we'll do just that, and there we go. And then it says take up the chair, and we have to smash the floor here. So this is either an exceptionally sturdy chair or an exceptionally weak floor. Column A and column B, maybe. Take the spoon from the shelf. Okay, we'll do that. And then start digging at the ground. Okay, so obviously we've got all of this big footprint here in order to expose. Looks like we found an item already. That's a water bottle. Now, as to the narrative, I assume the guards... I don't know what they're thinking. Actually, we managed to find underground soup. That's the best kind of soup. All of these items, and I don't know how they're assuming we've acquired them or found them. Let me put all of this stuff on. I can't actually. I'm gonna have to follow this. I need to roll the carpet. Oh, unroll the carpet. There we go. Which is structural. We can see we walk right across it, and then we'll place all these items on there. Hide the tool under the bed, and now we also have this dirt to get rid of. So we'll pick it up, and then we'll flush it away, and we will bang on the bars to summon the guard. We're down to 20 stamina or energy. I don't know the exact. The exact wording for that, but we have a guard coming along now, so they come here, and then I heard some noises in here. We can go for sell items, and 21 toilet rolls for this. That is, like say, our trading currency. See you in the cell again in 30 seconds. So exit the cell carefully, yes, and then trade for something to eat to restore energy. So we've got a countdown of 30 seconds, and we can see that above here. All of these guys have got different items. So this guy's selling a backpack for 50, increases slots and energy cap. It's basically wanting us to eat this this cereal here. So 3 generic units of currency for that one, and that restores our health. Quickly run back to the cell. I actually don't know what happens if you're caught outside of the cell or you're found digging. I assume that it doesn't just clear it off and start again. But like I said, that is an assumption on my part. But yeah, who knows what happens. Anyway, so that guard has now slammed the door shut and locked us back in. And we now have another 2-minute timer in order to crack on with digging. Now, when it comes to the digging element side of it, I don't know if it's best to completely go around like I'm doing now, or just basically dig down in the center. I assume that if you want to, trade and you find items, you want to have things fairly even. But we'll see. Let's just go ahead and dig until I've ran out of energy. I do find that you do spend a lot of time and money, basically, on recovering your stamina. There's a boot that I've just picked up. So, yeah. Yeah, you have to spend money to, recover your stamina. There's a wrench. That is... I mean, you'd think, the guard would be looking at, the boot and go, okay, fair enough. But when you've got a literal... tool. Oh. Toilet clogged. Right, I was going to say, that's not something I've actually experienced before, so I've unclogged that. Sell items to the guard, so I've called the guard in. Yeah, if you find the boot, then the guard's probably going to be like, it's a boot, but when you've got a wrench, what's going on there? So we sell this to the guard, and then they will give us, our payment there. And I'm going to leave and buy whatever this guy is selling, which in this particular case is milk, 100% energy, so that's 5 for that one, and we've now completely filled up our energy meter again, so that's good. Like I say, a notable time is lunch break at 12. I think you get a meal, but it's only about half nutritional value, because last time I had a meal in the cafeteria in the canteen, it only given me 25 energy left. Anyway, I think you can also call in the guard, and they will give you some toilet roll per day, so you have a little sort of allowance for that. Anyway, another bit of digging here. Let's go ahead and dig, and head down. As I said, this is not going to be any sort of completion, really, unless there is a desire to continue and get it completed. Oh, there's a pair of boots, so that's actually quite useful now, as opposed to just 2 left ones. Well, actually, I don't know. It says at the top there, our depth, which is 0.5 meter at current position. It also says rope as well, and we are running low on energy again. I don't know if you noticed there, but what happens is when you... you're out of energy again, aren't we? Let me just go up here. There's the rope. We'll fill that up. That's all good. And then we'll see if we can get rid of this stuff. And there we go. Items is 2 boots and some soup. So I'm going to call in the guard once again, and we will say sell. I can either sell or dismiss. 9 generic currency for that. Trade for a better shovel. Okay. See you in 30 seconds. Yes. So I know that this guy here is selling a better shovel. Lunch break shortly, but yes, they're going to sell it. A toy shovel, 40 digging power. I don't know what the current one is, but I'm going to pay him the 30 generic currency for that one, and then we're going to stash that back in, which, to be fair, is hiding goes. That's absolutely useless. Lunch break. So it's fortuitous that the door's actually already open, but if not, we have the guard coming along. You can see them over there, who is absolutely slamming open those jail doors. Anyway, so they're going to come over, and thank you. Let's go then. So, what have we got here? We've got a warehouse, which I need a key. We've got a guy here who appears to have a golden toilet.
Hey, you.
A job for you. Pay you 5 if you're interested. I'll accept the mission. I don't know what it is. I'll bring them a bar of soap. Okay, that's okay then. Let's go over to the cook here, and here you go. This is a beef stew, so om nom nom. You can trade your toilet rolls for generic units of currency, so you can use like the vending machine, or we can use the Mr. Jackpot fruit machine here. Who else have we got? We've got Tiny Ike, we've got Slim, we've got Lucky Lou, we have Big Ben, and then Jigsaw. Okay, this is the yard, and we have another door here, which I'm going to assume, yeah, it's locked. So we don't have the basketball key, and we got we've got some weight bench here. Oh, and we got the 80 kilo mini game, so we'll just bench that, and then we've increased our energy levels, so might as well do that. And oh yeah, that's gone to pretty much nothing. Can we get some more food? You took your meal already. Okay. The game seems to be quite generous for time. Looks like we get 2.5 in-game hours to enjoy our meal. Can't go in that door because it doesn't seem to do anything. Can't go there. We've done that. Let's have a quick look around. There's a lighter there, but we can't pick it up. A couple of empty packets. Just have a look around. I don't know where the keys are. That's not something I've experienced. Wonder if there's people's cells we can go into. We cannot. So there's like we sort of stop there. I can't go any. There's an invisible wall. I can't go in. Okay, lunch is now finished, so next notable time says lights out at 8 in the evening, so guards are going to return in 10 seconds, so we'll come inside, and I'm going to call the guard, because I want to go ahead and say, yes, ask for toilet paper, and we will be given an allowance here, which is going to be, how much? I think it was 5 maybe. And they're going to come back in a little while. So we quickly run over to this guy, and they're going to sell, what is it this time? It is natural yogurt. So there we go. We just had a carton of, I think about 24 yogurts. Fine, okay. So guards come over, and looks like you can call them in quicker. You can call them in preemptively, so you don't have to wait, which is handy. So we'll roll up the carpet again, and you guessed it, we're going to be digging. So we found a toy duck. When you remove the item, it makes like a little void there, so you get like essentially a bit of a free dig. There's another toy duck. There is a watch. All good. So we're down to depth of what we are down to now, 0.6 meters. We got another bar of soap, and that's all good. That's actually very useful. So I can put the items on the table like that, but the game is not allowing me to get rid of this other soap bar. Now, I think I probably can force it. Hold to put special items. So it knows it's a special item, so it's preventing us from getting rid of it, which makes sense. Trade for a better bag is the current quest here. How many rubber ducks have we found? Quite a few. Okay, so we will climb up on the rope. We will. Oh, there's a lighter there. Hang on, we'll pick that up. Up we go, and close that up. There we are. And we will go ahead and get rid of the evidence. There we go. And third bit of dirt. And let's call the guards. This is going to be pretty good, actually. That's a big haul of 4 ducks, a wrench, 2 tins of soup, all sorts of stuff. Heard some noise. Sell items, 48 generic units of currency. Excellent. That'll do me quite nicely. Yes. See you in the cell in 30 seconds. Yes, you will. So we're going to go at this guy and see what they're selling this time. We got some crisps. Okay, so we'll pair them up. And yeah, cornerstone of a nutritious meal there, and we got a backpack. Trade for a better bag. So there is our bag, and there we are. Trade for something to speed up your climbing speed, which I think is just round this corner. This guy, yes. Yeah, there's the rope, and they're wanting 30. Okay, so there's nothing I can really do about that yet. What time are we on? 17:40. Okay, fine. It's gonna have to be next day then, where we go and hand over that special item. So, guard has closed the door. It's all good. Right, so we have another couple of hours in game. So, whoa, yep, just fall down the old hole there. Let's go ahead and continue digging. I'm trying to make it a little bit even all the way around. I assume that the guy across the way who sold us this toy shovel. I'm not too sure how they managed to acquire it. That's not a narrative that I have looked into, but I'm going to assume as well, like, that they will be the person that always sells you the digging implements, whereas the person, say, across there is always the food guy. But we shall see. Looks like we're going to have to dig here. I don't know if you can dig, like, right underneath, like that way. Oh, hang on, there's something there. It is a bar of soap. We'll put them there. And no energy. Okay, so we'll have to do the usual. We will roll up the carpet, like so. We will go ahead and get rid of the dirt. Not clogging up the toilet. And once again, calling it guard. Preemptively. Let's see. Yes, sell all that. 26 generic units of currency. Pick up that. And then we've got 30 seconds to basically get some food. What's going to be this time? It is a bread, a full loaf of white bread. There we go. Prefer wholemeal myself, but there you go. We will trade something to speed up your climbing speed. Oh, actually, we can do that, can't we? Over here. So we'll say rope. Guard is coming. We have 12 seconds left. Oh, it's 30 and I've only got 22. That's why. Strangely, I think there's a day-night cycle. Is it getting darker, or is that just me? I'm not sure. Anyway, I can hear the guard coming in. And you can probably hear the door open there. And then off they go. And same thing again. We'll get out our digging tools. Our digging tool. And continue excavation. I'm not finding many items in this digging session. Oh, okay, tin of soup. As I said, there's been a bit of a explosion in these make-a-hole type of games. There's a padlock. Without the key, it's fairly useless. I've not played a huge amount of them. But, let's say, this one was definitely something that I was going to check out because of, obviously, its prison theme. And there we go. So we will dig up. It's not The Simpsons. I'd say that's a old reference there, but it checks out. Let's see. Getting rid of this stuff. Guard's going to return shortly. There we go. All the items can go on here. And I guess I'll call the guard in. This will be the last session of digging we do today because of the lack of energy, and also it's going to be lights out shortly. So I'm not going to get myself some food, there's no point, but I will go ahead and get this. So get this guy paid, get a bit of rope. And that guy's got a ladle, 50 digging power, 50 generic currency for that one. Trade for something to increase maximum energy, which is the fitness guy there. Okay, guards coming. I'm just going to bang on the cell and get them to come in early and close it up, and there it is, lights out. So everyone has went to sleep very promptly. Take out the tool or sleep. We're going to sleep. Sleeping through the night. There we go. So next morning, we have got some vegetable soup, which has refilled our energy fully. We also have how's it going? I started digging it. There's a warehouse in the prison where we'll have plenty of useful stuff, but unfortunately it's locked. I'll find out who you might have the key and get back to you. Who might have the key, should I say. Okay, so early morning digging, I think, is definitely at play here. So go ahead and go for this corner. There we are. Is that like the edge of the diggable area? I think so. So we are 1.2 meters down. I don't know how far down this thing goes. I have not a clue. We're starting to get some... Oh, that was silver coins. So we've got now 2 generic units of currency. We are going to get paid, I believe it was 5 if memory serves, from the guy in their own cell, the legendary prisoner, shall we call them? I don't know, don't know who they are, but still, let's go ahead and keep digging. We're almost out of energy here, but yeah, lunch break is at 12 once again. So we'll place all the items there. Put that back finally. We will roll up the carpet and get rid of some of this dirt. Oh, it's clogged. Unclog that. And there we go. Job done. Knock on the cell doors here, or the jail door. And same guard. There you go. 14 for the items that we found. So we're going to hand that over. That's all good. We'll go and get some food. So this person is going to sell us some cereal. So a full box of cereal to ourselves. Lovely. 50 for the dumbbells. This guy, yeah, he has a ladle and it's 50. Okay. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Shoes. Extra climbing and move speed. Okay. So I'm going to bang on the cell again. And obviously we do have an allowance. I'm going to wait until they go. And I'm going to call them... No, I'm not going to call them in again. We do have an allowance of 5 toilet rolls per day. So we will be utilising that at some point. So let's just continue digging. There's another lighter. Slowly working our way around. We're into 1.2 meters depth. And continue digging. There's another lighter. How we're doing for energy? It's not terrible. It's about halfway. So digging here. Yeah, that's looks to be that's the. It's found some old coins, and there's another one. A goblet actually. That says. Yeah, 1.3 meters depth. Energy's on less than 10. And just getting a bit too close to the edge there. Alright, and that's us. So we'll go up and out. And once again, you guessed it, stash the item and get rid of the stuff we've extracted and call the guard in. Guard. Time we on? 8:35. Okay. 42 for all that. Perfect, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get that. See you in the cell, 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm actually going to run over and get myself the increased maximum energy. So, get them paid. And increase. And then let's have 6 bottles of milk. Alright. Call in the guard. So we're up to 59 maximum energy. And, yeah. Dig 1.3 meters down. Alright. Don't know if we will get that done, but we'll see what we can do. We're up to 1.3 meters already. Right, okay, so there's actually a big amount of... a lot of digging to be done, isn't there? Alright, but we do have the extra energy now, which is handy. Is that another coin? It is. So we got 3 generic units of currency. So we can, if we wanted to, do some gambling today, or actually probably we can get an energy drink, can't we? Apologies for the massive amount of clicking you're probably hearing. I'll do my best in post to remove as much as I can, but there you go. What have we got here? Another bar of soap. And another bar of soap? It is another bar of soap. I think I'll level this off here. I think the next thing I'm going to get is the ladle. Is that another wrench? It is. And that's us. So we're going to have to leave that. We've got all of that. Go around here. Get rid of that one. Cover up that. It's a structural carpet. It's a load-bearing carpet. And there's that. Right. Calling the guard. 10:30. Yeah, how are we going to get 38 for this? Yeah, so we still have enough time to do another bit of digging, I think. So we'll do just that. We are on 56 generic units of currency. Well, toilet roll, what is our currency. Ah, yes, there we go. It's how many yogurts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I think that's 16 yogurt. No, it says times 12. So it is, yeah, 12. And let's have a ladle as well. So increase our digging power. I was going to say, can the animation cease, please? Better stash that. And call in the guard preemptively. Okay, so I'm going to go and see what our new digging implement is like. It is... Oh, okay. Ladles are really good at digging. Who knew? Lots of coins. And binoculars. And a watch. And what's that? A flare gun. Oh, and that's bad. That's all kinds of bad. I'm panicking now. Lunch break in 10 seconds. Right, I might get this done. And quickly. Oh, 2 more. Okay, that was closer than it had any right to be. Okay, so obviously the guard is, yeah, letting everybody out. And let's help. Yeah, there we are. So I'll have a chat with this fellow, Big Jeremy. Give him the item he needs. Accept the mission. Get me a lighter. Do we not have a lighter? Well, we've been digging them up for quite some time. Right, let's have our food, and do you want to gamble? Why not? Ah, 2 cherries and a lemon. Once more. Nah, not going to do it. Right, let's bench. 90 kilos, this one. Mash in spacebar. And do it again. And that'll probably mean we need another meal. We'll do it once more. 100 kilos. Which is going to break my keyboard at this rate. And there we are. So we've brought our energy up to maximum of 63. I'm going to go and buy an energy drink. And there we go. Oh, and you press V to drink it. Okay. I'm going to get another one, actually. Does it randomize them? No, it's all the same. So, can I talk to the guards? Had work done, or? Allotment, yes, it's all done. Where is the other guard? This is the warehouse, but we haven't found where the key is. Although the guy did say that they were going to. Play 3 cards on paper. I've only got... No, I haven't got that. Alright, well, lunch break will be finished in 10 seconds, so I'm going to go back to the cell. I'll probably call the guard in to sell the items that I've currently got, which is, by the look of it, flare gun, binoculars, what's that? It's like old coins, and a watch. Sell items. Yes, agree. I think it says there you can negotiate. I haven't actually done that, so I might have a try at that one. 34 generic units of currency. The guy's finished his workout pretty quick there. Handheld shovel, which is only 55 digging power, so it's for 100 toilet rolls, but it doesn't really go up. It only really goes up by a little bit, so that's a bit of a shame. Anyway, we'll call the guard back in. We do have the energy drink that we can drink, naturally. I'm going to call them in straight away, like so. The reason for that is because we've got no items to sell, but you do get a daily allotment of, yeah, toilet paper, which I will get. So I believe it's 5. No, go at 6 this time. Okay. See you in 30 seconds. Well, there's nothing I can get with the money that I've got, so I'll just call the guard back in, and obviously we'll do some more digging. It should be okay this time. We're on 49, but we've also got the drink as well, so that's handy. So, yep, fall down the hole, get our ladle, and we got in, what was that? Appears to be, I believe it was a duck, rubber duck. We'll get this corner done, and there we go. So there's a watch. What did the guy want again? It was a lighter. Yeah, was it Big Jeremy or something? What's that? That's something. That's a boot. So 1.6 meters down. I'm going to have a beverage. There we go. And yeah, we need to get to 3. Another rubber duck there. Wrench. I'm going to go back up and put all these items. There we are. And back down. So actually, you know, once you've got a bit of sort of rhythm going, you can actually get digging, you know, you can get some good digging going. Maybe in the middle here. In that corner. And that's us. Okay. So we'll put all the items on the bench. Put that back. Guard's going to arrive in 45 seconds. Guess that's one of the downsides of having a lot of energy. You end up losing track of time while you're just digging, and then, you know, you get a guard. So I'm going to call in the guard. That's quite a selection of items, isn't it? Couple of watches, 3 ducks, flare gun, statue there. Sell items. Negotiate. I mean, let's say success. Negotiation successful. And 30 seconds. What time are we on? Lights out at 22. So I think we can probably do some crisps. Yeah, why not? I think we can probably go for, yeah, let's get another digging implement, which is the trowel here. Alright, let's call in the guard again. Guard is coming. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. And that means that we can jump down the hole. And once again, dig away. So I think we went from, what did we go from? It was like 50 to 55 digging power. But there you go. Candlestick. Don't think we've seen one of them before. There's another candlestick. We're now at candlestick depth, I see. It's actually quite easy to get disorientated because of, like, just the sort of uniformness of this. We also like to sort of jump a bit. There's a boot. Time we on. 1 minute 18. I don't have any. Oh, inventory is full. So we'll get all that. There we are. And back down. Yeah, because of the uniformity, it's easy to get span around, really. Canteen there. I don't know if there's a maximum amount of... Yeah, we're definitely candlestick depth. I don't know if there's a maximum amount of items you can put on here. Right, let's go ahead and roll that up. We got 45 seconds in order to get our cell back in order, which I think we'll be able to do. Yes. Although, that's like 5 piles there, I think. Call in the guard. I probably can do another digging session. I thought we called the guard in. Apparently not. 20 seconds anyway. Yeah, I think we'll have enough. So, negotiate. Why would you not? Success. I assume you always get paid something. Seeing this selling in 30 seconds. Just quickly run past them. And what's he got selling this time? Ah, yes, the good old bread. Just lovely, lovely bread. Right, guard, can you close this up for us? Task list is to dig down to 3.5 meters depth. And what are we at now? We are at... Pile of dirt is too big. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what we are at now. It's 2.6 meters, apparently. Bar of soap. Lighter. Padlock. Can't really see what I'm doing. It's really dark now. You know what I might have to do? I genuinely might have to increase our capacity. inventory is full, so we'll go ahead and put all that on there. And then back down. We're on 2.8 metres. I think we will aim for the 3.5 metres goal. That'll be a nice place to leave it. Come on. There's another candlestick. All coins, and we're out of energy. So we'll do that. We'll roll up the rug. Here we go. It's now in. 49 seconds till the guard comes. But we'll probably call them early. Unclog the toilet. Yeah, it's all that bread we've been eating, that's why we clogged it up. Right. Low energy, but it matters not. We're just going to call in the guard. Looks to be lights out. Oh, okay. Sleep then. Sleeping through the night. So next morning, we will have our food. Oh, I'm stuck. About the warehouse, we got some intel. The previous storekeeper crossed the Clean Lady Dorothy and vanished without trace. When Street was murdered, but nobody has been found. So yeah, the key is a bit of a problem, but you'll definitely find it soon. I have a bit of a problem here. My character's stuck in the ground. So I'll roll the carpet up and then... yeah, there's your problem. Right, okay. I will call in the guard, because we've got a fairly full bench here. Mainly full of wrenches. Sell items. Just going to sell. How much he's going to pay us. Don't need check-in. Yeah, we don't need to do much else now. But I am going to... How much for the next digging item? 200. No, I'm going to pick up the other backpack. There we go. And I don't think I need extra speed, really. I'll just call in the guard. And obviously we can hand over the special item as well later on. Right, guard's gone. Let's see if we can get to 3.5 metres today. Flashlight, a boot. Another boot. At least they were next to one another, really. So it's very easy to get distracted and lose your orientation and all bearing, basically, while you're down here. Yeah. Got another item there. Generated currency. Got some underground soup. Low energy levels, there's more soup. We're up to 1 minute 15. Just finished digging here. And another coin. And then we leave. So I tend to dump the items first. Then we'll roll up the carpet like that. And then I need to get rid of the dirt. I mean, I don't know why it started here instead of just going down the toilet in the first instance. Well, I do know. It's called gameplay. So, bring the guard. And look at that. Nice digging session. Not even 8 in the morning. And negotiate. Success. So, didn't really get paid much there. We have enough to go and get some food. What's going to be cerealist time, is it? Oh, what a guess. I think it's just random, so it is definitely a guess. So, we will get the guard to come. We might get enough done this digging session to get to that 3.5 meters. Need a tool to dig. I thought I picked it up. There we go. I'm assuming if you're just holding it on your person, the guards will not look at that too favourably. There's another lighter. We're on... What are we on now? There's an item there, I assume. I thought I saw an item. Yes, there it is. The boot. 3.3 metres, and... Oh! Oh! That's a coffin. That appears to be a coffin. Okay. Another set of binoculars. examine. I need to unearth it first. I thought the thing was unearthed. Dig around here. Looks like we have to dig all the way down. Open the coffin. Ah, so it's full. Oh, I've just realised the magnitude of the situation. The guard's going to be here in 40 seconds. Right. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Hopefully this toilet doesn't get clogged, because otherwise I might be in a spot of bother. Alright. Let's see. And there's the last one. Okay, we're going to call in the guard, and we're going to sell. But we're going to leave there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Escape Simulator. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They expected pretty much this. I'm intrigued as to what's in the coffin. I did say I want to get to 3.5 meters, and we did, but now there's the coffin. I don't know, I might continue with this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hold up a second, editing me here. I was going through, and by this point in the video, I'd already decided that I was going to follow it up with another episode and see what the coffin's all about. However, for various reasons, I've decided to tack that onto the end of this one, and, well, you'll probably figure out why. And it does say we have to open the coffin. This is part of our task list here. And yeah, we'll drop down and we will see what's inside. I mean, there's not normally much of a surprise when it comes to, you know, what you normally find in a coffin, but let's see. I don't know if we have to dig much further than this. Like I said, the task list does indicate that we need to unearth the coffin and then go from there. Obviously, there's the whole, was it 3.5 meters is where I, yeah, where I got to. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue digging here. So, mashing the button looks to be the edge of the walls there. That's fine. There's another underground soap. Will this open up? Yes, it will. So we can take off the lid of the coffin, and it's broken it down into. There was some bones in there. We got a goblet. Open the warehouse doors. I've got a key now. Okay, right. What I'll do, I'll finish digging away because we might as well. And lunch break. Oh, hang on. I better go now. And this could be bad. I might end up figuring out what happens if you haven't cleaned things up yet. Okay, so I'm just going to panic a little bit, and then let's see. I think I'll be all right. There we go. Okay, so that's all now done. Put all of this on here, and I have to hand in an item to the legendary, we call him the legendary prisoner over there, but let's see, open warehouse doors, break time. Okay, so this is the warehouse, and I'm just going to hand this guy his item, give him the item he needs. There we are. And I'll have another one. Give me a wrench. Okay, so we are inside. Oh, who was this? This is Mrs. Dorothy, and enlargement of the cell. Okay, lowers prices. I don't think we need to do that, but you've got things like fridges. Oh yeah, drinks fridges. You've got glow sticks to help illuminate tunnels. You've got dynamite to expand the tunnel faster. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Right, let's go ahead and I'll have some food first. So there we go. And it looks like we have to negotiate a cell expansion with Mrs. Dorothy. So buy for 10. That's now done. Buy new furniture in warehouse. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with a nice little potted plant, I think. We'll go with, say, this one. Oh, no, I can't because it's these use generic units of currency. And obviously, well, yes. We have to trade over. Play cards. Yeah, we haven't actually done that. So I guess we can trade. So how much do I need? Good grief, these are really expensive. I'm going to get this one here, so I need 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then I'll pick up this thing. How this one? Yes. And then we'll place it in the cell, and where am I going to put it? I think we'll put it in maybe this corner here. And has that expanded that way? I think it might have done. Dig down to 10 meters. Wow, okay. All right. Well, let's see then. So we do have access, obviously, to here. This is all good. We've got different posters as well. Yeah, okay. I would very much like to get some dynamite and try that. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll pick one of those up. And I'm hoping it doesn't... Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't blow a massive hole in the foundations, but, well, guard will return in 15 seconds, so, yeah, that's all good. Guard is coming. Obviously, they're going to close up our cell, and then we'll try and... Whoa, they're all closing. Yeah, then what we'll do is we'll try this dynamite. It will obviously make a little bit of money, and yeah, money, a little bit of noise, should I say. I'm going to try and make some money because I want to sell these items, and we have got in return a decent amount. See you in the cell in 30 seconds. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and just call the guard back. We don't need to wait much longer. And there we go. So guard's going to disappear. We're going to do that, and then you know I'm going to try. I'm going to. Whoa. Okay, so I just threw the dynamite down, and to be honest, it wasn't that impressive. All right, interesting. Let's just go ahead and get our shovel here, and that's our trowel, and we will get a dig in. Obviously, we need to keep expanding our arsenal, as it were, as well as look at getting some more stamina. We're down to 4.3 meters, so we need to get a lot more further down before we get where we need to be. I don't know if that's going to be the last remaining one, but we shall see. Got some low energy here. There's another coin. We'll pick that up, and there we are. And then that's us done. So we'll dig up and once again replace our very rigid carpet covering, and we're going to get rid of the dirt here. And let's just see. Guard is coming in a minute, so we've got plenty of time there. So put all of these on here, and looks to be like a golden plate there. A couple of lighters, couple of water bottles, padlock with no key, and then finally the flashlight, the torch there. So we will do some negotiations, because why not? Sell, and failed, minus 20% price. Okay, so I did wonder what would happen if you didn't successfully haggle, and it looks like you basically lose money. Right, let's have some yogurt, shall we? There we go, and that's 12 yogurts, all good. I'll just get the guy to come back, and then once again do some digging. I think the next thing I need for another digging implement is I think it's 200 actually. Okay, fine. Let's continue down. We do probably want to go to the warehouse at some point, and I'm going to treat myself to some maybe glow sticks so I can actually see what's going on. All right, continue down. Looks to be now the game has helped out a bit because we're getting more time now. Originally it was 2 hours. 2 in-game hours that we would have to get to digging, but now I think it's about I think it's 2.5 minutes. I'm not entirely sure, but it was definitely over 2 there. Okay, so once again we will put the rug across there. We'll do all of this. Might as well store the digging implement. There we are. And I probably want to go ahead and get myself a couple of energy drinks as well. And there we go. That's all there. And call in the guard once again. So, what time are we on? 18:25. Okay. Let's just. I'm not going to haggle with this guy. That's only 19. That's fairly poor. Okay, right. So once again, we're going to get our whole foods from this fellow. Is it going to be bread? It is chips this time. There we go. And the guard will come back in 30 seconds. Glow stick. Let me pick up a glow stick. And I'm going to pick up actually 2 of them. There we go. And if I just literally fling them down. Well, we'll find out. I'm going to bring the guard in. inform them that we want to have the cell locked, and then I'm going to open the carpet here, and then it is R for a glow stick, and there we go. So one there and one, hang on, so one is on that side, and then the other one I'm going to put on there. Okay, that's made things much better. I can actually see what I'm doing now, which is always handy. Right, and it's given the game a little bit more definition as well. I don't know if that comes across on the video, but yeah. So we got another boot, so we have to reach down to 10 meters. I don't know if we will do that. I just definitely wanted to open the coffin. Yeah. All right. Smash open this. There's a flare gun. What is it that the guy wanted? Can't remember what they wanted now. The other person, the special guy. Is that now done? And in here, roll that up. What are we on? Oh, it's gonna be nighttime shortly. Oh, toilet's all here blocked up. Right, all right. So diggy. That is done. So now it's just clearing up of the dirt. And there you go. Some person asked actually, what does this, like, can you use a sink and mirror? You can't use the mirror, but the sink will show you your stats. So there you go. And let's put all of this on here. Not a bad haul. I think the flare gun is worth a little bit, but let's see. And we will sell. And 36 generic units of currency. Am I going to buy any food in? No, there's no point. Let's just double check here. So it's for a pan. It's 194. Oh, so we've had some haggling going on there. This guy, we can travel a bit faster. That is extra energy. You know what? I do like the idea of having extra energy. 13 seconds for the guard to come in, so I'm just going to call them in. And it's going to be 45 seconds, 45 in-game minutes, before we can go to bed. Guard will return in 2:15. So yeah, it's give us an extra 15 seconds to do what we need to do. All right. So this is day 3. So yeah, progressing on to the next one. Obviously, we still haven't found the yard key. Well, no, sorry, we can go into the yard, but we still haven't found the basketball court key. Yeah. Right. So 15 seconds. Lights out at 2200, and we are going to go straight to bed and then get cracking in the morning. 6, 7, 8, 9, and immediately, there you go, lights out. Sleeping throughout the night, brilliant. Right, so food, and we've got another mysterious incident, this time with the guard who ran sports and basketball. No sign on the last security footage shows. Didn't hold the door for Dorothy and the cleaner. If you're not, I suggest that you smile. Okay. There's something dodgy going on with that cleaner. Oh, no, really? So the glow sticks only last one session. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but yeah, that means that I am sadly not going to be using a lot of those, because it's a waste of time and money, really. As long as we can keep digging, we should be alright. Anyway, we now have a total of 70 energy, which is all good. And I wonder if we're finding new items here. We've definitely got some items. How much can we store? We can store a total of 15, according to the top there. So let's get rid of this. It's alright. And one more. There we go. That goes on there. Calling the guard again. What time are we on? 6:25. And oh, so I got caught. Interesting. No. No, don't say we have to start again. Really? Yep, you do. Okay then. That answers that question. I don't know if this is any quicker, but you have to start again. And I've dropped down one item. Yeah, I dropped down to the ladle from the trowel, because obviously that's been caught. And we'd have to begin from the very beginning. So that's been a little bit of an extra video. We're going to leave it there for now. I did accomplish what I set out to do, which was go through the coffin. But I don't personally think I could probably stomach starting again and digging down all that way. We got 5 meters. I think we got 5 meters, so halfway there for the achievement there. But that's been a bit of the game. As always, hope you have enjoyed this little look at it. At least I know now what the deal is when you get caught. Basically, almost a full reset. Yeah, either way, hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, we'll go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings. Yeah, the hole ain't going to dig itself, I guess. Well, I'm not doing it.